Hey Bible babes, and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Melissa Renee. I hope that you guys are having an amazing week so far, and let's jump into this week's Wednesday word. Hey babes, before we hop into this video, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Click that notification bell so that you guys do not miss all that God is going to do through this channel, okay? So today we're going to be continuing our series of the women of the Bible, okay? So today we're going to be talking about the Hebrew midwives, okay? You can find them in Exodus chapter 1, verse 15, okay? So let's jump into this week's video. So, after Joseph had brought his family to Egypt, they had multiplied to huge numbers, right? So, after some time, Joseph and all his brothers had died, and a new Pharaoh was over Egypt, right? And this new Pharaoh knew nothing about Joseph and what he had done, okay? So, he feared this growing nation. He was fearful of them because they were huge, right? So he was fearful that the Hebrews would join their enemies and fight against them, right? So he thought the best way to stop them would be to enslave them. So that's how the Israelites became slaves, okay? Crazy, right? So Pharaoh set taskmasters over them and oppressed them with hard labor, right? But as he did so, the Israelites just continued to multiply. Okay. Okay, so now we meet the midwives, okay? We meet five midwives, two who are mentioned by name. Now, I may mess these names up, but okay. So, two of their names were Shifra and Prua. My light just went out. But it's okay because we're going to get through this video, all right? So the king of Egypt told them in Exodus chapter 1, verse 16, it says, when you act as midwives to the Hebrew women and see them on the birth stool, if it is a son, you shall kill him. But if it's a girl, you shall let her live. What kind of nonsense is that? What? Makes no sense, right? But the midwives feared the Lord and did not do as the king commanded, right? Like they let the baby boys live as they should have. That's crazy. Now, what does it mean to fear the Lord? Okay? The fear of the Lord is a sense of awe, respect, worship, and obedience. Okay? It ain't that we got to be scared of God, like, oh my God. You ain't got to be scared, okay? You have to respect him, though, right? Be obedient to what he says, okay? So in Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10, it says, fear of the Lord is the foundation of wisdom, okay? Knowledge of the Holy One results in good judgment. Okay, that's a word right there. That's a whole word, okay? The midwives feared the Lord more than they feared Pharaoh, okay? They weren't thinking about Pharaoh, okay? They were trying to do what was right in the eyes of God, okay? And they feared God more than they feared man, okay? As we all should now, okay? Stop allowing these people to try to persuade you to do things that you know ain't right, and girl, you better fear the Lord. Nobody got time for that. Anyways, so of course Pharaoh was upset when he found out that they didn't kill these baby boys, right? So he took it upon himself to just be like, you know what, these baby boys got to die. So y'all throw all these baby boys into the Nile River. You're gonna kill them that way. How about that? Just drown them, okay? But little did Pharaoh know that the deliverer of the Israels, little did he know that the deliverer of Israel was born at that time, okay? This goes to show you that no matter what is going on in your life, what situation you are going through, what's going on, God is in the background, honey, working everything out for you for his good. What? That is some good stuff, okay? That is some good stuff. Anyways, So, it is believed that the midwives were barren women, right? Women who could not have kids. And so, because the women feared the Lord, God blessed them with families and households of their own. That is beautiful, right? So what can we take away from this story, right? What can we take away from these midwives, right? Fear the Lord, do what he say, be obedient, stop allowing men to try to come in and persuade you and have you conform to the things of this world. Yeah, keep your focus on God and fear him and do as he say. It's plain and simple. It don't get no simpler than that. That's it, babes. That's all I got for y'all today. Literally. Stop conforming to the things of this world. We live here. That does not mean that we have to partake in the foolishness of this world, okay? Pharaoh could have had these women killed. He did not, though, because God had them. And God got you too. What are you afraid of? Stop fearing man. Don't allow men to have that kind of power over you. What? God got your back. That's the only person I need to have. He's the only one I need to have my back. He's the only one that can snatch me out of situations that could end up horribly. Right? He has snatched me out of situations. He has snatched me out, snatched me up, and put me down. Like, what? Girl, you don't go sit down. Okay? But yeah, moral of the story is fear the Lord. Be obedient. And yes. So, babes, I will see you next Wednesday for another Wednesday word. All right. Bye, babes.